we're actually on time, not early. Holy shit. I didn't. Anyways. This back on. What the heck is that?
That was my balls rubbing up on your chin, bro.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Sorry, I was snoring. You like that comment about the snoring shit?
Oh my lord, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Yeah. Are we?
What the hell?
You know what?
What?
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, that's not even cool, bro. Oh,
I don't care.
Well, we're waiting for people. I guess I could have let the music play a little bit longer because people be busy and shit. Right. But you know what? We're not on their time.
Yeah, no, they're on my time, and you're on my time.
Hey, now they're on our time.
Yes.
Okay, we share the time. You might be 3 hours behind. But I'm in the future, bro, so I come first.
No, actually, that's what she said. We're going back to two pump Pete.
Oh fuck, they're gonna break me already. How's it going, Azrael Black?
Hey, welcome, Azrael. Pete already just pumped twice, and he's all over the floor. He jizzed. He whizzed.
Well, see, bullying, it's a profession and an art. And if you're not capable of doing it, like, you keep yourself locked up in your mama's basement because, boy, I'm going to go all kinds of bullying up on you.
Yeah.
We got Andrew Roberts in the house. How's it going? This is Pete as well as Yeti.
May or may not be Yeti.
It could be.
Could be a reasonable facsimile.
A facsimile? You're going to spit that one out.
That's right? Facsimile.
That's what she said. Spit it out.
Yeah, I don't care.
She's a quitter.
No, you know what I say? Long as you get your pleasure, you just throw a dildo at her and say, "Finish yourself off, bitch."
Ew, oh my god, the chat last night was fucking popping. The chat last night broke me so many ways. I was in so much pain. I was sitting here clutching my fucking ribs and just dying inside.
Right.
Like, quite literally,
yeah,
I woke up yesterday feeling like I had been in the biggest bar brawl I had ever been in. Bruising.
That's because Queef snuck in and gave you that good old 1-2.
I literally had bruising.
He broke you.
My right.
Queef broke Pete.
Yeah. Now, I literally had bruising up my right side. I don't know what the cause was. And I was totally fucked up yesterday. And I'm not going to go into all the details of what went down yesterday, but yeah, it was a rough day for me. But how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Pete can finally figure out what day Fridays finally after 5 years.
Oh, I got to keep my glasses so I can read the chat. Where's Evie with the crookie finger when you need her? Well, I got a little bit hungry today, and she pointed that crookie finger my way, and I just kind of chomped on down.
That wasn't Evie's finger. That was actually Queef. You're chomping down on Queef. He's got a quick. He's got a quickie finger, but we don't want to say what finger it is. But I think you found out. You got a mouthful of queef.
Fucking hell.
Ooga.
I want to thank everyone today for those that have contributed in the RWO chat on Skype. That makes my fucking day, guys. Everyone putting in an effort today, trying and building things up. Brian Hillibert in the house. How you doing? Yeah,
Welcome,
I wasn't
Silver
around on your
Bullet.
birthday, my brother, but happy belated birthday, Silver Bullet, as well as to Brian Hillibert. Yeah, it was. It's been quite the day. One thing, I like working with a lot of people, but there's certain people in the RWO show that I've wanted to work with and I haven't. I've worked with you off and on, but not in a really like just smash mouth kind of style. Like me and you both can go, and I know you can go with when it comes to your writing. But Bill is one of those characters that I've wanted to work with for a long time, and I've always taken a step back and tried to allow the people in the company to finally, engage with themselves. Right. And I finally said, you know what? I want to work with these guys. I want to have fun with it. And now there's plans going forward with a new era of the RWO and the Wasteland. So I wanted to do something with Bill Haight now. I don't want to do something. Well, I still want to work with what Bill Haight's going to come up with for the new era, but I wanted to work with the character Bill Haight, and I've got that opportunity. Today we set it in motion, and there was nothing planned. It's all shooting from the hip, and that's what I enjoy. Hey, don't. You're a dick.
What?
You are a dick.
What am I doing?
As soon as I said shooting from the hip, you got this blank glare on your fucking face. I knew what you were fucking thinking, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm always thinking while you're stinking.
I think Yeti is gonna like the new character for you, Azrael. I went very Evil Circus centric on the new Ka. We're gonna talk about that later on. And I gotta tell you guys, a lot of guys they hear us the way we talk here, and the way we go at each other in the chat while I'm live or when Yeti's live. And I'll tell you, man, some of the conversations me and Yeti have in the background, fucking beautiful. Like last night, we got into talking about the way people want to rewrite books or movies because they didn't like the way it ended.
Or a character died and they don't think the character should have died.
Yes, and those are the type of conversations I enjoy, and being able to do that with you. There's not many guys that actually go that route.
Well, I know what route I go.
I know my route as well, but you knew what I meant. Don't get fucked up on me, bro. So we got a lot of things to discuss today, and you're being a bit of a prick already. I'm gonna have to. We're tag team champions in RWO. Do you want me to put my foot in your ass again?
You want to put your foot in who's it? In your own ass? But you gotta see him try to kick himself in the ass. It's kind of funny. He keeps falling over.
Meanie in the house. We got Bill Haight as well.
Meanie.
Oh, we always fall in love with each other, and then we try killing each other. It's a cycle.
It's a psycho? Yes, it's a psycho.
I do. I like. So right now, we're going to talk a little bit about everything on this show. It doesn't really matter if it's wrestling related, RWO related. It doesn't really matter to me, as long as we're having fun and enjoying fucking life. And I mean like fuck life, right in the asshole, like deep insertion. But
deep penetration P.
Blaze
Yes.
McCoy in the house. Um, so
Pete likes it deep
yes, not that way though. Not that way.
in a heap
Please. Okay, the ass begins to burn
so
after a
you can
while though.
creep.
Okay, it burns.
Yeah.
Okay, ease up on me here,
It
buddy.
burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire. I fell
So
into a burning ring of fire.
I, I've
It
I've
burns, burns, burns.
I've discussed my side projects quite a bit on the channel. Right now, working on Dungeons and Dragons like story. It's based on a tabletop game called Death in the Dungeons, creation of Mark Malero. You guys know him as Scuzz. And having to write something that's way out of my wheelhouse, I enjoy it, but it's also a complication, so it's taking me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm almost finished the rough draft now. I was hoping to be done before we went live, and then I started enjoying the RWO chat a little bit too much. But I'm starting to learn the aspects of the way tabletop games are played and the RP aspect of it all. Very similar to what we do here in RWO, Evil Circus, and some of the other companies that are around. Why did Pete say he was hungry and went down on Evie? What the?
No, actually, he said he went down on. He said he went down on Queef's finger.
She's trying to get
Is
me
what
in
he
trouble
said.
with Evie. And speak of the devil, there's Evie.
Yep, I know.
I did not say I went down on you, girl. Okay? But I want to start getting into those type of games. I've always, from young on, I've always wanted to get involved with like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. And I've never ever taken the opportunity because I grew up a certain way. I hung out with a certain crew, and being seen with a certain type of person, that's liable for an ass whooping, or you're fighting so your ass don't get whipped. So, I grew up with a certain mentality, and now that I'm older, it's like, God damn it, I wish I wasn't such an idiot. So, but the world of wrestling, a funny thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is a funny thing.
Look at all the shit. No, there was no roofing EV. There was no roofies.
He's Canadian. They don't know how to roofie.
No, we get confused and end up walking the other way, and we forgot what the
Yeah,
hell
they wind up drinking a can of Molson with maple syrup in it. That's a roofie to them.
Is Yeti echoing? Seriously, if you're not fucking around, let me know.
That's on your end.
Echo. If there's an echo, I got to turn shit down on my end here, and it's my
fault.
Fault.
It's your fault. It always is your fault. Just remember
that. Sometimes.
Not always.
Let's see if that works.
Just accept your fate.
Let's see if that works. So everyone witnessed or everyone heard CM Punk return last week on Collision, the debut show. I thought all around a fucking great show.
Yeah, I think it's one of their best produced shows.
Yes, it far exceeded what they've done on Dynamite.
Right. Rampage.
Yeah, everything made sense.
Right. Yes.
You seen the return of Miro, which was a good thing.
Oh, that was good to see.
It's about fucking time.
Right.
Andrade El Idolo.
Elio. Yep. He's like Rogelio.
Suing me again. God damn it. I'm getting sued left and right around here. I don't see it being.
I hope, yeah.
Now, today, well, actually last night already, there was reports that, and we know where this comes from, Meltzer. Stating that
Uncle Dave.
Yeah.
Good old Uncle Dave.
The division in the locker room is so much greater than it was before, now that Punk has returned. And I'll say it again, and me and you, we talk about this a lot. First, we'll get your thoughts on it.
What it is, it's a work. Everyone involved, you want to go from Punk to the Young Bucks to Omega. Tony Khan. It's a work. They're working like the dirt sheets. Is exactly what they're doing. Yeah, because um, because because I don't think they'd take Punk. Punk wouldn't go back. I mean, they would take Punk back and let him do that again after the scrum. But I think even the scrum was mostly, probably 80, 85% was a work.
Yeah.
And I do believe they were, you know, whatever differences they had. I think that was settled a long time ago, and this is just a huge work. Yeah,
Now, um, I could see there being beef.
yeah,
And it's well known that CM Punk does not like having the issues between him and Colt Cabana brought up, and I understand
yeah.
that.
Well, how many years was that? Almost, what is that? Almost 15 years ago,
Yeah,
20 years ago.
yeah,
It's done.
yeah. It
Yeah,
is in his eyes. It is. He doesn't
yeah,
feel
it's
the need to
done.
work with the guy, but
Right,
working for the same company isn't a bother.
right.
Um,
No.
I'm in the same boat as you when it comes to it
Mhm.
because the scrum, I think perhaps a lot of emotions were expressed by CM Punk there that
Right,
were very
right. Yeah,
real.
you're
And
right.
on the other hand, he was also injured, torn tricep.
Yes,
So
you're
they
right.
needed a way to write him off, and a little dust
Right.
up in the locker room probably helped them with that
Hope that.
decision, go that route.
Yes.
And I have
Right.
no doubt there was a dust up. You know,
Yeah, but I don't think it was like came to blows or that because I think it's
even if
more
it
like
had,
back.
even
Right.
even if it had a cooling
Right.
down period, and then
Right.
his need to recover from the injury, heal up,
Right.
return.
Right.
But what I found a little bit odd, he's recovering from a torn tricep. Okay, you're gonna start
Mhm.
exercising, get back into shape for the ring,
Right.
and then you see a picture of his wife
Yeah.
shredded and
Yeah.
looking fucking ready to go inside the ring. And there's this guy, and I should not be one to talk. I'm slightly overweight and working on myself to get better. But
Hmm.
you'd think he would have came back a little bit more ready,
Yeah.
not needing to be
And,
so protected.
right.
That kind of bothered me. But
Right.
you listen to the way he is on that mic. That made the show right there.
Yes.
That made the show right
Right.
there.
Yeah.
The guy kills it on the mic, no matter what.
Right.
Um,
Always have.
and then Monday, I'm sorry, not Monday, Wednesday, he shows up at the top of Dynamite
Right.
along with FTR. The fans pop
Right.
again. We're still in Chicago. It's obvious they're going to pop for
Yep.
CM Punk.
Right.
You know, um, but it was good. Now,
Right.
sadly, in my opinion, Dynamite was good. It wasn't like all bad,
Yeah.
but it started on a
No.
high and it slowly just came down.
And yeah, that's what it usually does. It
Yeah,
usually does that. I think it's the way that the book was booking some of the segments,
yeah,
like like maybe the stuff that's going to get a big pop should be a little bit, later.
yeah.
I mean, you want a big, kind of want to sandwich it. You want want a big pop, and then you want, the matches, and then something else that'll get a
You want it
big
to
pop
be
towards the end.
like steps. You start off,
Step, step.
on a high,
Right,
but you want to keep on going
right,
up. You want to keep on climbing that
right.
ladder, and then
But
you
yeah,
hit the
your
pinnacle in
biggest
the main
thing,
event or the last spot.
right, right.
That's supposed to be like the climax.
That's why. Yeah, that's why you kind of have to sandwich them. You can't put all the good stuff at the beginning, and then it's dead towards the end. That's usually what happens with a lot of these wrestling shows, even WWE.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
um, I don't know your thoughts on it, but CM Punk having to be at Forbidden Door, I didn't see it being a
yeah,
necessity.
yeah. But I think he wants it.
I think he wants to be there, and I think, well, it'll be his first
Right,
singles match since being back. That's obvious.
right. Yeah, that's what
Um,
he wants to do.
but the way they announced his match was kind of like buried. Like there was
Yeah.
no hype. There was nothing. Like they just announced it. That was kind of it. Bye bye.
Maybe it was like a Vince McMahon type thing last minute.
Yeah.
you
Uh,
know, you know,
Dynamite was
maybe they didn't
okay,
have
not great, but it
may,
was
may,
all build for Forbidden Door stories. Yeah, okay,
right.
okay, I get it.
Yeah.
A build up but they've got to start remembering they've got their own show to run,
Right.
and on that night, yes, everything is supposed to lead to Forbidden Door, but they got to make sure that crowd's attention is fully engaged and not wishing halfway through, well, I'm not going to miss anything. I can go grab a
Right.
fucking beer or, grab a snack. I can take my
Maybe
time. Not going to miss a damn thing.
maybe a corn dog.
Yeah,
Maybe a corn dog.
yeah.
You
Frozen
know,
one just for you. Sharpened and
right?
everything.
For that. Oh, but speaking of corn dogs, Booger just brought me a corn dog. One of his Booger Ray corn dogs. That we've been
Oh
talking
my
about.
lord.
He just squeezed this one out. You want to see it? Look.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. No, I
Look,
don't
see,
want to
look,
see
see,
your corn
look,
dog.
see, look. He even wrapped it up. He got all fancy. He's like getting like Chef Booger and all that. See, wrapped it up in the toilet paper. This paper here. You know, and it's got they
Yeah.
got that chili that he's been working on. For the past couple of weeks. Look at that. Look at it.
The ongoing chili war between the Viking and
You're right. You're good.
fucking
Yeah. Look.
Booger
Look
Ray.
at that. He's like, look. He's been working on that.
And
He's been in
now,
that pod.
you're all going to have to
What?
witness Yeti deep throating that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, I thought you'd take more
Tastes
than
good.
just a tip.
You know what? You got to savor it.
Oh yeah,
This has been fermenting.
You got to
This has been
savor.
fermenting in his.
You got to savor the juices.
He's been fermenting. This has been fermenting in his coccyx. It's got some. I think there's some corn in it. And some peanuts.
But
Maybe some carrots.
now,
Hmm.
I want to get your opinion on something. As a
Oh,
champion, Chris Statlander or Jade Cargill?
Yeah. Jade Cargill. I like her.
I like her, but
Right.
her reign, yes, long. Her matches, not very impressive.
Yeah. Well, she's still
She's still learning.
very impressive. She's still learning, so she doesn't have the cardio, as they say, for a long match,
Now,
and that's what it takes.
I'm a big Chris Statlander fan. Okay, like I think she's
Right.
got the look for it. She's injury prone though. That's my biggest worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming down a ringside with 2 knee braces, like that's,
Like Stone Cold. Like Stone Cold.
yeah.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
But she has the ability to go a lot longer in a match than Cargill. And I
Right.
think it was very much time for that title to change hands
Yeah. Of
and
course.
maybe let it grow a little bit.
Yeah.
The matches were kind of
Oh.
short and in most cases one-sided when it came to a Jade Cargill match.
Yeah.
Now we've got someone
Oh,
that's got a little bit more showmanship as
Right.
well as ability. So I
Right.
think it'll be a little bit more exciting with that title.
Right. Right. Yeah.
No, nothing against Jade Cargill. I admire her. Like she's got a great physique. She's a fucking tough woman.
Right.
But there's more to
Like
a
I said,
match.
Right. But I think it was good. Like I said, it's good to build her up that way. So when she did drop the title, when she comes back, she has gravitas.
Yeah. And
Right.
I do agree with you, Bill. Like I know I've heard that she's doing something away from AEW right now.
Right.
And
Right.
when she does come back, it should be
Right.
a push towards the big title for the women's division.
Yeah. Right.
And hopefully she's done a little bit of, I don't know, bettering her skills in the ring while she's gone. So that way she can come back and that rise to the world title is a good one.
Yep.
So Yeti's got his mouth full of cock. I mean, corn dog.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing like having a mouthful of booger sugar.
Yeah.
Tastes really good.
Um, Now I did watch Raw, and I know you
Yeah.
didn't,
No.
but in my opinion, it started off really well.
Yeah.
They're really booking Finn to look strong right now as
Right.
he's feuding with Seth Rollins, and they switched it over. They transitioned it nicely over to NXT at the end of the
Yeah.
show. Finn
Right.
Balor came out after the Seth and Braun Breaker match, attacked him again.
Right.
Like
Yep.
really,
I was
it's about
laid
time.
into him. I saw clips. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Well.
and I like the way it was tied in. I've been waiting 7 fucking years for this.
Right.
It's been 7 years,
I
and he
know.
never did get a proper rematch for his title when he lost it, when he came
No.
back from that injury.
No.
I like that they tied
Oh
it
yeah.
in.
Yep.
It's about time you start seeing stuff like that in WWE again.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm not going to really concentrate on the fucking bloodline civil war bit.
Oh yeah.
It's good. I don't have a problem with it. I
Uh,
really don't.
right.
But it's one storyline in a fucking sea of big fish, where they could be
Right.
including more people in the storylines on that show,
Right.
and I'm glad Raw's finally doing that
Yeah.
with Finn Balor.
Right.
You
I
know,
do like what they're doing with LA Knight.
yes. Oh,
LA Knight.
his line was priceless.
Right.
Like the way you make videos for 14-year-old girls.
Right.
I fucking
Well,
loved it.
it's good. It gives you shades of Rock.
Yes.
The Rock, and he almost sounds like the Rock too.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, but
Um,
that his delivery reminded me of the Rock.
very much so,
You know.
and
So
he's got that
swag
yeah, that swag, that gravitas in his
and,
voice and his delivery.
and same cadence. That the Rock does with
Yep.
his promos too.
No, it's
That's
nice seeing them finally utilize him in that direction. Now there is
instead of making him
rumor,
instead of putting him with that model group, whatever the model Maxim
yeah,
models, whatever that.
there is a lot of rumor and speculation that fucking
Yeah.
what is it, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, what the fuck
Yeah.
is his name? I give a fucking shit who he is. The YouTube fucking
Ru,
team.
RuPaul, I call him RuPaul.
Okay.
RuPaul.
But there is speculation, rumor that they're going to let him carry the briefcase, get more eyes
Yeah.
on it because, social
Yeah.
media and all that.
Right.
I can see that, but I don't want to see him challenge for a title with that briefcase.
He could be their David Arquette.
No shit. No shit.
No, but actually, he can wrestle.
He can go. He can go.
And right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got he's got talent.
Yeah.
Got-
It's just, has he earned it?
Yep.
Like giving him a match
Mhm.
against Ricochet maybe would be a fucking good thing
Yeah.
at like a WrestleMania. I
Right.
think they could put on a great show. But I'd rather see LA Knight win
Yeah.
that briefcase, cash it in,
Right.
and not
Phil-
for the fucking US title either, because now you can pick whatever
Right.
title you want to go for.
Right.
I want to see him face the world champion and perhaps be the
Right.
next world champion.
Right. Right.
You know?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's in the cards.
No.
WWE being WWE, they're not.
Yeah.
Probably not give that
No, I
push.
fully agree.
Yeah.
So we've got RWO going, and a lot of big changes coming, which we'll get to later. What's going down in the chat today, though, I enjoyed. We had
Right.
the Black family getting involved, as well as Ruthless Inc. Not the House of Black.
What black family? What about? You saying a black family?
Atticus Black, Crushing Kelly
Oh,
Black,
okay.
Azrael
Okay.
Black.
I thought you said.
You-
I thought you
you
said. I
get
just
where
said
I'm
some
going.
black family. I thought you said some black family got involved.
No, you son of a bitch. Jesus.
We had to clarify that.
So Ruthless came in being a little bit, egocentric like they are, You know, they carry most of the gold in the RWO right now, but
Yep.
things starting to change. The landscape's starting to change. We've seen
Right.
that. And like I said, I had to kind of take the reins a little bit tonight and get myself involved. And being able to mix it up with guys like Bill Haight, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Right.
Being able to work with guys like Griff, as well as like, which I want to do more in the future, as well as you know, the other members. Wolf Tier Gavishte, he's a good fucking writer, man. You know, like everyone
Yep.
in that crew can write like a motherfucker. I
Right.
know you and Evie as well, man. You guys can fucking go when you guys got the old keys in front of you. So I'm really itching for this new era, and things are going to be changing now as more
Right.
wrestlers are revealed to me, and I can download them. It will speed up the process of switching over.
Mm-hmm.
I've got, I believe, let's see, 4 at the moment. 4 new
Right.
characters ready to go at the moment, but there's some of them that have heavy storyline behind them that need to be held off, and I like bringing them in that way. It's, I think, the right way to go about it. Um, I talked about
Right.
retconning the whole history line of the RWO and the Wasteland,
Right.
and you know, we'll take we'll take Marvel. If you guys have watched, or I mean, read a lot of Marvel comics, you guys have Flashpoint, you know, and all that.
Right.
And it's basically to retcon, which is rewrite some of the history that's kind of muddled up and very much muddying the waters of the lore behind each superhero.
Right.
And my plans are doing something very similar to that, but in my own unique way. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people always are very concerned about their character, how they're going to be treated, if they're going to be made to look like a fool. I think some wrestlers need to be made to look like a fool, and I usually take that and
Right.
reserve that for my characters. I don't
Right.
mind it; it doesn't bother me. I can look like the fool. It's a
Right.
character. It's make
Yeah.
believe. It's an imaginative character, so I don't mind making my character look like a complete fucking turd. But I want to do this in a tasteful manner where no one's feelings get hurt, no one's spirits are crushed, and no one takes it on a
Darn.
very personal level. So it's going
Darn.
to be a very much comic book style retcon when I do this, and I'm not going to reveal the details of how it's going to break down. I'm going to reveal that I've been working my ass on it besides working on my other side projects. There's going to be a lot of
Yep.
writing involved. So if anyone wants to clue in to what the fuck is going on, you're going to have to make sure you read in the Skype chat how things are going to be played out and how
Right.
it's going to go. All
Right.
new characters. It's going to be.
All nude characters.
What was that?
All nude characters.
No, not nude. New. NEW, you motherfucker. All new
Nude.
characters, they are going to be exclusive only to RWO. You won't see them on any other channel, and there's a lot of channels out there, people. Triple Beat in the house. How you doing?
Welcome, Triple B.
Wait till see what happens to Bill. Uh, it's all about having fun and telling an entertaining story. That is exactly true, Triple Beat.
Right.
That's what we aim for here on Pillar to Post and over on the Underground Circus, featuring
Yes.
Yeti Bloodyard, my partner in crime. And I want to roll out characters slowly. Now, a lot of people, well, not a lot, some were kind of like, why do the Bloodyards get to be the all powerful in the end of this? And it's a simple fact that they have the largest nation within the wasteland, the way it's written up and the way things are working out. And there's also been, you know, concerns about the Yeti Bloodyard and Evie Bloodyard character. Like, are they going to be going away or what? And now there is 3 characters that I know of that can be retconned, and it doesn't matter if they're fighting in other promotions. And that is Griffith Davian, because he's got that immortal storyline behind him, that immortal lore. There is Evie Bloodyard, and if anyone cared to know the extent of her background, all you got to do is ask, and maybe Eddie can post it and in the RWO chat, and people can learn,
Maybe.
and they will understand the lore. And
Yeah.
there is Yeti Bloodyard.
Yes.
A long life of the Yeti.
Yes.
Not immortal.
Long like my coccyx.
Yes, not immortal, but a very long life. Evie Bloodyard. I'll give them an idea of the Evie Bloodyard. She was murdered, I do believe, if I remember correctly, and she lived part of her life in hell. Was brought back, and the way I'm going to retcon it is she was brought back within the Wasteland era. So I think that is a pretty nice way to retcon her in. If I got the lore correct, in a very basic manner, about Evie. Yeah, you'd be there to verify. So, am I correct, you son of a bitch?
You got the gist of it.
Well, I simplified it.
I know. I know you're Canadian. We have to simplify things for you.
Hey.
It's okay.
It's a great backstory for Evie. Yes. I love it.
She has a great backstory.
Yeah, she's got a great backside as well, but we don't mention that because, the stabby and killy bit.
No.
But
maybe you, but I have.
Well, yeah, I've got a right to be nervous.
I know.
So there's going to be a lot of retconning going on and involved in this, and like I said, there's going to be a lot of writing involved on my part. If you have ideas for your character, now, I'm not murdering everyone off. I'm not killing everyone off.
Dang it.
You're going to have to wait for the storyline to come out. But if you have ideas the way you want your character to kind of fade out of the RWO and the Wasteland, let me know. I can write it in and make it as good as I can. Like I said, it's all about the retcon of it all, retelling the story of the Wasteland, introducing these new characters, and I'm going to do it in waves. Not everyone that gets me a... Evie's always going to kill me, but...
Right.
Not everyone will have a happy ending. That's not the way life works. But it's going to be done in a fair manner. I don't know. We attempted this in the past. It didn't work. People started using these same cause on other channels because they liked them so much. But Silver Bullet wants to...
Yeah, it was a real cause for alarm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm hoping people can stay true to keeping their new cause restricted just to RWO. Yep. Those that want to be a part of the underground and have Yeti's blessing to be involved, you got to talk to him. But like RWO, those characters can go no further than Yeti's underground evil circus.
Right.
Because the underground has a direct tie-in to the Wasteland, the way we've worked it in.
Yes.
Anything on your part, my friend?
No. No, actually, it's, if I don't add you to my roster, it's because I don't have room, and I'm very selective with the... Because it means I have to get rid of a character that I like, that Evie and I created. So as I get room, I'll add you, but don't take umbrance if I don't add you. It's nothing personal. It's just that I don't have... My roster's full.
Meanie wants to know if she can retcon you with a grenade.
Oh yes. But you know what I think? We should take all these people that aren't coming back and we just make a big pot of chili, wasteland chili. We just grind them up, grind them up, and we just use them for ground meat, and we just serve it to the starving masses of the wasteland.
Because the peoples need to eat, right?
Yeah, they need to eat. So we take all these. We make we'll put Booger in charge,
Now
and he's gonna call it Pete's Chili.
I gotta step away for just a second. I turn the AC
Yeah.
off before it's getting fucking brutal hot in here. I'm gonna turn that back on. You take control, bro.
Right. So while Pete goes play with his vibrator and butt plug, because that's what that is. That sound you hit in the back. He's giving himself the high hard one in the keister. Yeah.
I kill you.
Oh,
now.
see, listen.
I kill you now.
See? Oh yeah. See. Oh, that's what he does. He lays face down, putting the butt plug. Goes, I kill you now. I kill you now.
Azrael.
Yeah.
Azrael, I already discussed this. The background is all about the evil circus for your new car. So
Yep.
that was the intentions.
Yes.
Now, if Yeti wants your new
Yes.
car, that is all on him. And, he's heard about your new car's eating habits, and he's quite concerned that he's going to have another Booger Ray Yeti on his hands. No, I'm not taking him in, brother.
Yep.
Brian wants to
Oh,
make Brian wants to make the chili.
Brian wants to make the chili. You want the silver bullet chili?
Yeah, I don't think anyone can. No, your
Yeah.
fucking wasteland pot of chili that you were discussing. He wants to be the one making.
Oh yeah. He wants to grind. He wants to do the grinding and the finding.
And he also wants to wear a G-string while doing so.
Right.
So you're watching Forbidden Door this Sunday.
Yes, I'm gonna. If I can, I will.
Okay.
It
I'll send
depends
you a
on
link.
my
I'll send you a
work
link.
schedule. Yes.
A lot of good stuff going down there. We got Okada versus Danielson. That one is
right.
I think everyone
That's
wants
going to be
see.
it. Oh, that's going to be fire. That'll be fire.
Oh yeah.
Pure fire.
Yeah. The abilities of both men are just way above and
Right.
beyond a lot of others. And then
Right.
Omega and Ospreay, I think it's going to be great. I kind of want to see
Right.
Ospreay take the win.
Yeah.
Like, I
That'd
don't know
be
if
good.
anyone else has watched the interview he did, and it was showcased on YouTube here. Man, he tells a good story, like the struggle.
Oh yeah.
The mindset midway through his last match with Omega.
Right.
Like when he suffered that DDT on top of the fucking turnbuckles and split him wide, he said he lost his confidence right there. I think that's great storytelling on his part.
Yeah.
Forbidden Door is the name of Pete and Yeti's OnlyFans page. Oh my lord. Damn. Evie.
Yeah.
Remind me, did I fire her at all yet today?
Yeah, we got that. But of course, we know that Pete likes queefs Forbidden Door.
Hey now. Hey. No turning this on me. No turning this on me. Do not introduce the queef. I want no part of it.
Queef. See, that's why when Pete said he had a rough day, Queef really went at him. Him and Dr. Tickler really worked Pete over good.
No problem, Bill. No problem. I won't be live. I'll be live probably after Forbidden Door. I think I'm going to do a review on it. I'm trying to do more reveals.
Right.
A lot of people might ask, you didn't do a review on Raw, NXT, Dynamite, and you watched it. It's like I'm transitioning back into doing review shows at a slow rate, so that way I'm getting more comfortable with it.
Well, I support you for transitioning.
Hey, it's not that kind of transition.
Pete,
I'm not making myself all feminine for you, bro. It ain't fucking happening.
You ready? Oh, you did it for you did it for Blaze. You did it for Blaze. You went all Petra.
Hey, I cannot help it if another man falls in love with my voice.
and you fall in love with his.
No, oh,
We know.
hells no.
You
No, I
have
probably
little
did not
wall.
see your last comment, Azrael. Pete wants to see Queef in a G string with nipple clamps on. Okay, I see it now. No, I don't want to see that ever in my
He's
lifetime.
already seen it. He's
In
already
my
seen it. He's
lifetime,
enjoyed
I
it.
don't want to wreck my eyesight any further than I already have. You see the glare shining off my fucking glasses, people. My eyes are
All
shit.
right.
Take these off. I don't even know who I'm speaking to in the screen next to me. It's some
Thank
blob.
God. Yep.
After
So you
last night,
see,
Queef and Dr. Anus's new finisher is called the Double Pete.
double peak penetration. Yes, the penetration, or
Uh,
as Doctor Tickler calls it, as
I,
Doctor Tickler calls it,
I am
his
so
personal
happy my
petri
ribs are
dish.
not hurting as bad as they were yesterday. For fuck's sakes, Evie, that was fucking
Yep.
beautiful. Damn,
Yeah.
damn. She is she is a fucking brilliant, just crazy fucking mind.
Yes.
Now, what's been going on in the evil circus as of late?
Well, I've been eating ice cream. I've been well. So we did have that. The hardcore women's champion tournament.
Yeah, we
We did
discussed that.
crown, and Zoe did win that. I will recap that.
Yeah.
Well, and I did, and we are doing some dark matches, and we are building up to the men's hardcore title that's coming up. Another tournament that'll be coming up this weekend.
Nice.
Um, but of course, we do have the return of Reggie the Sock Monkey, stupid monkey.
Oh, I hate that fucking guy. We
Oh
can
yeah,
burn him soon, right?
we tried burning him.
But you didn't
We've
let me.
no. Let's see. What is it? Fred's daughter, Lilolian.
Lilolian, huh?
Uh,
I thought it
yeah,
was
Lilolian. Yeah,
Lolian.
that's no, it's Lilolian. That's how it's pronounced. I looked it up somewhere, but I looked it. But that's it. That's how it's pronounced. Lilolian. Anyways, so yeah, she cut him up. We burned him. We pushed his car off a cliff, and the
Nothing's
fucker
working.
keeps coming back.
Kind of like a Yeti.
Yeah, but he's
Distant
not.
relative, I might say.
No, no. There's no sock monkey DNA in me. You may have maybe in drum monkey because we do believe that Reggie, the sock monkey, is drum monkey's real dad.
Welcome, Killshot Matt Storm. Killshot Matt Storm
Hey,
just
welcome.
recently won the television champion on RWO Challenge.
Yes.
That was nice
Yep.
to see him getting a title back around his waist. Is it going to last, though?
Yep.
A lot of
Right.
things changing in the RWO, and hell, pretty soon we're going to have no one holding the titles because, god damn it, everyone just kind of
Right.
like poof.
Yep.
You know, a bitch be
But
gone kind of moment. Well, except for, the underground.
Me.
Those fucking lurkers are always
except
about.
for me. Except for me, you if you become my tag team partner, you'll win the championship.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I've been the one carrying our team to all
But
the
it doesn't
gold
matter.
and maintaining the gold.
But it doesn't matter. If you want a lasting tag team champion, look no further than Yeti. What's the history? Go back to when I was Carnivorous Maximus. Remember that? Going back to
Yes, that was a
2008,
long
17.
time ago.
Yes, I remember we were dominant. We almost
Yes.
went undefeated.
Yes. Well, until you
See
didn't.
what is it? Well, of course. I said almost. I didn't say we were undefeated, you bitch.
Reggie is Yeti's half brother. He's lying, says
Bullshit.
Evie. Ask Yeti about Medea keeping him in a circus cage and making him
Oh
write
yeah.
those horrible scripts.
Oh my God. No. I get
Oh, come now.
PSTD, whatever the fuck you thought.
Come now.
You know,
Don't be shy, my
fucking-
brother.
No, you know what? You know what's scary? Because okay, as a young Yeti, I was captured from my monastery because because I was raised by Tibetan monks. Part of my childhood. So I decided to go out for a walk. And they told me don't wander off the beaten path. So I went off the beaten path. I got captured, and I got put into a circus Medea's Mad Circus, whatever the fuck it was. Tyler Perry, watching. Imagine being a 10-year-old Yeti, which is very young, and watching a grown man put on a dress and a wig, then tell you to write movies.
Welcome,
I wrote
Gav. This is Two Guys, One Dumpster,
One
featuring
Dumpster
Yeti
and the
Bloodyard.
Gift of Gab.
Featuring Yeti
Yes,
Bloodyard, and well, some call me the Angry Viking,
Yeah.
some just Pete. Yeti calls me
I
Daddy.
just call him. No.
Sometimes
You're
in a
not my
seductive
dad.
voice, and that just kind of is cringe.
Yeah, you enjoy that.
It fucking
Because-
scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, yeah. No, you make me wear the Yeti thong. You put the nipple clamps on. He goes, "Call me Daddy, Yeti. Call me Daddy." Oh,
Fuck.
am I your daddy? Tell me I'm your
Oh.
daddy. I don't.
Yeah, the rib's gonna be hurting tonight. It's when he starts,
Yeah.
coming at me like a fucking butterfly. Oh my god, it's Daddy. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
look at this. Oh, look, see, Pete, I got the nipple clamps right here. See, I got it right there. Remember, we're doing a camp session later afterwards.
For you. It's a flick of the fucking finger.
Hey, yeah, you want to see? You want to see? Look, if you flick them, they get a little happy. That's what Pete was waiting for. He's waiting for me to touch my nips like this.
You were at last episode, so we can discuss that. Havoc, some big title matches there.
Some big
Drum Monkey being put in a 5-minute match against Griffith Davian.
right.
Yeah, he was whooping Griff's ass too, and Griff
Yep.
knows it.
But
That
the
time,
only problem is he couldn't seal the deal.
no,
Could not seal
Well,
the deal.
Drum has that problem.
Yep. Could not seal the deal. Just ask his ex-wife.
So the next upcoming
Oh,
pay-per-view is All Out War.
Right.
That is going to be featured next week on Pillar to Post. We're going to be seeing Griffith Davian going one-on-one, defending his title against Atticus Black. Should be a good one.
Yep.
Not a barn burner, but in all
Right.
sense of the words, we leave the barn burners to Yeti and the Angry Viking
Right.
because
but you're talking about the blacks.
Yeah.
And
No one can-
like you were talking. Yeah, you were talking about the blacks.
no one can compete on our level.
Right.
You
Of course not.
And we're going to have more matches this week to kind of hone in the, I'm not going to call it a pay-per-view, just a special event. And,
A special event.
yeah,
Yes.
Bethel,
Okay.
with an th.
Bethel.
You got to add
The
some
Bethel event.
spit in there too, just really spit it out there. Th.
Yep. Yeah, like it, how you like it, on your ass, a little spit and
Now,
Spit on it.
yeah, exactly. If you're watching and you're digging what we're doing, throw the thumbs up, folks. Show some love to the channel, and eventually, when Yeti's ready for it, we're going to be going a little bit of back and forth from my channel to the underground, doing this show there and
Right.
here. And
No.
I presume that the atmosphere will fucking change quite drastically from my channel to his.
Right.
A
might.
little bit raunchier, I assume, because, well, I don't know if we can get any raunchier than we already do on here.
Yeah. Then we'll call it the Yeti's All Episcopalian Circus.
Oh, I can't attend.
No, but of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to join me for my channel, the Church of the Holy Donut, every Sunday we have donuts and coffee.
Or
And
Wild-Eyed Yeti.
go ahead.
And then,
Yes, the Church of the Holy
naked one.
Coccyx. Yes,
Yeah, the naked one.
yes.
But
course.
no, a lot of good stuff going down. A lot of good stuff. I like seeing people writing again. It's sorely missed, and I'm gonna have to pick on you eventually to get you involved because god damn it, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
really? I'll bully the fuck out of you.
I only write in crayon. Sorry.
I I used to write in not chalk. Fucking hell. Forget it.
Y-
I'm done.
uh, yes, I know. Yes, you are done.
I lost my train of
You've
thought
been
along the
done.
way. Fuck it. It's done.
Yes.
Bye bye.
That train just left the depot in a heapo because he's all nepo.
Why do we
And
need to do it for the Yeti?
yes, we always do. We got to do it for the Yeti.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah. Yes, we do. You
No,
know
we do
why?
not. I,
Because this is all the all Yeti
you
network.
sound like a
Yes.
child. No.
Yeah, right. Yes. You sound like a child saying no. You
Yeah,
know
Bill.
what?
More people, I think, will step up eventually in the chat. I'm hoping for that when they see what we're doing. The upcoming,
Step up or step out, bitches.
the upcoming retconning, maybe with the new characters, and it's simple, folks. You know, build characters that you are comfortable with, you can relate to. It's a lot easier to write your
Okay.
storylines if you don't try being something that you've never experienced. I've had dark periods in my life. I can go dark when I need to in storyline. I've had my ups, I've had my downs. I can play that. I play to my strengths, and usually that's a weakness in my life that gives me that strength.
Right.
Especially when I'm creating a character. You know, if I want to go brutally dark, I'll pull out Sin and I'll go fucking brutally dark. And I've done it in the past with that character. I refrain from it nowadays because I'm trying to get to a better place in my life. Going down that route can be a little bit precarious. Um,
Right.
you know, so I don't like to pull out Sin's actual character too often because he was based on very dark moments in my life
Right.
and does some pretty stupid shit, and I think people would get very discouraged from joining in the chat.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So never pull out, Pete. Never
I
pull
pull
out.
out the bully comedy act, you know. That's the
Mhm.
way I look at the Angry Viking. He's a bit of a bully, and he's a comic relief.
Unlike Wild-Eyed Yeti.
Oh, Wild Eyed Yeti's straight up comedy. I don't know what
Yeah.
people fear about the Yeti. Oh, he's fucking 7 feet tall. Yeah, just go
Oh
up there with
yeah.
a feather, and that guy's gonna be mesmerized for fucking hours.
Yeah, that's what you think. You see, that's part of the hustle. Then you're on your back like your mama, praying
Yes.
to God.
Evie said it there nice in the chat. Life experiences do help create characters. That's why Pete has
Yes.
alts like Hardcore Daddy and Living Room Swing.
Yep. Oh yeah, and who is it? Yeah,
I
we had this
fucking agreed
strange.
with her before I read the whole goddamn thing.
Yep. You, you fell for the trap.
My biggest problem with that chat, I read the beginning, it's like, yeah, that's fucking good. And then I finish reading, it's like, God damn it, got me again. Fuck.
That's how we get. That's how we get you because we know you don't read the chat. You only read the small words, the three-letter words.
You know, who is it? Yeah, it's Blaze that likes to say hook, line, and sinker. You know, he just reels you in. No. Evie fucking reels you in every fucking time, and then she just drops
Yeah.
the bomb on you. And say, snagged
Yes,
you,
you-
you little fucker.
Did you say Evie drops parts on you?
No,
Is that what
not
you're trying to
farts.
say?
Oh, fucking.
You said drop the bomb. Oh, I see how it is.
Have
You
I
say she drops the
suspended you today?
stinky,
Fired you even?
the big stinky. Yeah, can't get rid of me. I am the wild-eyed Yeti. Remember, I am the wild-eyed Yeti, the one true God, the last God. You may be immortal, but you're not a god like me.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm going to address the chat here for a moment.
You're gonna wear a dress in the chat? That's nothing new.
Yeah. If there is any ideas that you guys would like to see, or if there's something that you'd like to happen with this retcon of the Wasteland,
No,
shout it
don't
out
do
in the
it.
chat. Let me know. Yeti is bloated and
Ignore
goofy,
it.
and you can't teach that, says Mimi.
I'm not bloated.
Yeah, she's spot on, though. She's spot on. No, no, no,
No,
no. Bloated Bruce Lee
no.
was fucking epic.
Yes,
That literally broke you.
yes.
Like
Of
I was
course,
broken
because
on air last night, but you were fucking
right,
just shut down with that comment she made.
because I'm so much into self-deprecating humor that anything like that I think is funny. If it's creative like that was, I'll
Yeah.
laugh my
Oh
ass off because
my.
I do not
Well,
I do not ha- I do
between
not take myself that
between
seriously.
you, Evie, and Bill last night, I was fucked. I was done.
Yes.
Like I couldn't do
Yep.
nothing. It was like trying to
Yep.
introduce someone as they were coming down to the ring. It was impossible.
Well, that's the whole idea of
Oh
it
yeah.
now. Is
Um. So
Yep.
Bill stated it there. Everyone can read it. You know, he grew up with dyslexia, mental health issues.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't dyslexic.
Yep. Right.
Um, uh, and I'm sorry for this. It's a fun channel. Um, I grew up in a very abusive environment,
Mhm.
and if you were achieving or excelling at something that wasn't agreeable to the people that were supposed to be parents, you were made to feel useless, and what you were doing was pointless.
Right. Right.
A lot of the things I enjoyed doing, such as writing, because my father was illiterate, I
Right.
was not allowed to read in front of him. I was not allowed to have a book in the house. And if you were caught reading a
Right.
book in the house, you got to slap upside the fucking head
Right.
because he looked at it as you were mocking him.
Right.
If you were showing artistic ability, what the fuck is that going to do for you? Stop it.
So,
You
yep.
are nothing more than a general laborer. Basically, he's seen every one of
Right.
us as workers for him.
Right. Word is it? Yep.
So, mental health has always been a struggle since childhood for me. Um, and it was so much so where I lost all confidence in myself. I waited till
Right.
I was almost 30 to self publish my very first book
Right.
because I was so afraid to allow people to put their eyes on my work and judge me
Right.
for my
The
abilities.
rejection. Well, the rejection
Yeah.
is you do want.
That's why I encourage it so much in the RWO chat.
Right.
Don't take it personally what's going down because it's based from one character to another. It is not a direct shot at the person behind
Right.
the character. It's there to tell a story and to enjoy and have fun.
Yes.
Because there was a time way, way back doing the EFED days, I took things personally like it was a direct shot because I was so used to
Yep.
a target being painted on me.
Right. Right.
And it didn't take me long to learn. But once you
Right.
learn, okay, they're not throwing mud at me. They're throwing mud at my
Not your
character.
character.
It makes it so
Right.
much easier. Separate that character from you as much as you can. Yes, I'm telling you to insert some of yourself into your character to make it easier
Right.
to play that character, but don't
Right.
make that character completely you. That way there's a
Well, don't
separation.
blur don't blur the lines. You know,
Yeah, don't
as
don't
they would
don't
say.
blur the lines. And the same thing goes when you're retaliating in a storyline. When there's trash talking going on, don't direct it at the person you are verbally
Right.
assaulting
Right.
or the character you're verbally assaulting.
Right.
Direct it at the character itself. It's simple facts. No harm
Right.
done to your ego, no harm done to your
Right.
psyche. Mental health, I know there's a
Right.
lot of people in the RWO chat that suffer from mental health issues as well as
Right.
a
Right.
lot of other health issues. Believe me,
Right.
I'm right there with you people. Okay? And I've even said it. You ever need to talk, send me a DM, man. You know,
Right.
I've experienced a lot in my life. I can sit there and read your issues, and if you just need to talk to someone, do it. It's not a bad thing reaching out to someone. Hell,
Right.
I've talked to Yeti plenty of nights about my shit that I'm suffering from.
Yeah. Right.
Um, and, and and I know this is going to feed his ego, but I'm not a religious man, but it's, to me,
Okay.
a saying. He's a godsend to me, you know?
Okay.
Like being able to just talk to someone, because the stuff I've gone through, I don't have friends other than what I have on Skype, on YouTube. Those people I've learned to trust for the most part. The people around me in the real world, I I've got no use for them because they want to listen to lies and
Yeah.
they want to treat me accordingly. So I don't deal with that type of people. That's why I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the writing aspect of things. I enjoy the entertainment that we bring here. And that's the biggest thing. Like being able to make people laugh, and you guys being able to bust my balls and fucking just make me fucking
Right.
break. It's fucking special to me.
Even though, yeah, and even though we need a magnifying glass and
Hey now. Hey.
because
You don't need a magnifying glass, you fucking cunt.
oh yes, you do because they're because they got post Canadian maple drip.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're a bastard. You are
And
seriously a
what?
bastard.
What?
Okay,
I don't have post Canadian nasal maple
you
drip like you
bastard.
do.
No, I
Yeah.
fucking detest maple syrup. Even my kids can't believe it. My kids all love maple syrup. I
Very
can't
smart
stand the
kids.
smell of it. I can't stand the taste of it. And you throw it at me all the time.
Yeah. Because the one thing you never do is let people know you have a weakness.
Oh, it's not a weakness. I don't think it's weakness.
Yeah, it is.
I just can't.
So so if you
I don't know how people can
so
enjoy the scent of maple.
oh yeah.
It's
So what we're gonna have is a
nauseous
stipulation
inducing.
match.
What?
We're gonna have a stipulation match. We're gonna have a maple wrestling match with Pete and Senswasha. They can
Oh,
wrestle
fucking
around
hell.
in maple syrup. Then you throw in Ditch Pig Peggy mhm, and Rhubarbrina. Oh, you'll have one. You'll have a maple Oreo sex party right in the middle. All that flesh just riding together inside
Oh,
the maple
fucking hell,
syrup,
man.
and
You don't know. No, you
you can
don't
hear all
need
that
to.
flesh. The sound of that flesh just like clapping together.
Holy fuck. You done ruined
Yeah,
my rhubarb pie experience. You done ruined
yeah,
my chili.
yeah.
No,
Is there any other favorite?
there's no way you're gonna
So
turn me away from sex, bro. Okay? Ain't fucking happening. I enjoy that way more than fucking rhubarb pie or
Queef
fucking
enjoys it.
chili.
Yeah, Queef enjoys it with you too.
Sorry to hear about that, Brian. It's a fucked up thing
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
treated that way. Um,
yeah.
Azrael, glad that our conversations have been able to help you. I'm glad you're having fun,
Right.
enjoying
That's
the
the whole thing.
entertainment. That's what it's all
Yeah.
about. That is. Um, the banter itself. Um, I don't know. I haven't experienced that level of back and forth that goes on with this crew, except for with my brother Ben. My brother Ben is fucking
Right.
visceral when he wants to be,
Oh, yeah.
and it's
Right.
fucking funny as hell. Don't worry about maple syrup, Pete. Yeti claims he likes ice cream, but he hides in the bathroom and eats rainbow sherbets.
No, oh yeah, sherbet is not ice cream. Sorry,
No, it's not. I don't care what anyone says. No,
I mean that's not
no,
ice cream. There's no dairy in it, so it's not ice cream.
no. It's
It's
like
a
when
sort of
oh,
almost.
it's when they
It's
advertise yogurt
emulsified.
ice cream. How's yogurt
Yep.
fucking ice cream? Fuck off. It's not ice cream.
Well, yeah.
Don't well me.
Anyways,
No, it's yogurt. Just frozen yogurt.
what you do is like if you have a like a yeast infection, you put the frozen yogurt and cool it off. Then you could eat the frozen yogurt. Oh, never mind. That's something else. That's a different kink.
Fucking hell, man.
Gotta go out for a frozen yogurt, baby.
Holy
Yeah, hey,
shit.
I like eating your frozen yogurt, babe, out of your
you have a sick mind. Sick mind.
what? It's not sick.
Oh wow, wow. I don't even know. It's like
That's. But if it's a real bad, you could call it sourdough.
no,
But you can
no,
make yeah,
no.
call it a little sourdough starter.
What the hell? Anything you'd like to discuss today besides being a complete fucking ass, which is enjoyable, I might add.
Yes, but sometimes you go in there and it's like string cheese. Hey,
Brian,
just eat around the just eat around the string cheese.
no maple syrup wrestling. Absolutely not.
Yes, Canadian maple syrup wrestling. Yes, here on RWO with your referee and host, Pete Wall.
No, Yeti Bloodyard. My tongue is hanging out, says Brian. Oh my god. Um,
Your tongue.
we are officially, 6 days removed from the release of AEW Fight Forever?
Fight Forever, yes.
Did you pre-order?
I cannot confirm or deny it.
Cannot confirm.
Yes, I pre-ordered
yes,
it.
you did. I did as well. I got the Elite Pack, I believe it's called.
Yep. I got the PC. I got it for my PC, so maybe I'll be doing a little PC reveal.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got it for the PS4.
Right.
I've seen all the videos. A lot of people are concerned, the creative aspect of it sucks. It's very minimalistic, but a lot of people are not understanding that they're building it in a way where they can add more and more to it.
Yeah, more different knowledge.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm a little shiny. I got a little makeup on. I don't want to be orange like Pete.
The Wasteland Cure is a fruit popsicle in the butthole for 3 hours. This cures hemorrhoids, by the way, Evie states. Trust me, I was a wastelander. You know what? I've learned not to trust people that say that word. And Getty started on me last night, made me completely nervous for today. I'm going to be very honest. I was nervous as fuck going into this show today because of the things he was saying to me last night.
Right. Trust me.
And
I would never steer you wrong.
Ending it with the words, trust me. That fucks me up.
I would never do anything sneaky. Because I am an unsneaky Yeti. Yes, you can trust the Yeti.
Evie can attest to that. That is a fucking blatant lie.
Yetis are not sneaky. They are very upright, standing creatures.
Although he does walk with a little bit of a stoop,
Got a little poop in my stoop.
Yeah.
Got to do a little hoop. If I sit down, it'll wrap around in a loop. I don't know what that means, but hey.
I'd like to kind of transition. It depends on how many wrestlers you can actually build. I'd like to transition a couple of wrestlers over to AEW Fight Forever for like the death match aspect of it. I like that thought, integrating some of it. I know the characters are not even going to look close to being the same.
No.
But being able to maybe bring a little bit of that over to RWO, utilizing AEW Fight Forever. But I also have other plans for AEW Fight Forever as well.
Right.
I'm not going to reveal them. I don't want to. But I like the aspect. What they're saying is they want to continuously upgrade the game and bring us more content on it. There doesn't need to be a yearly release if they're going this route. I like that.
Right.
I think that would go for any sports-related game.
Right.
Who can't in a football, baseball game during trading season? Why can't they change that themselves on the game? I don't.
Understand. We'll just upload the rope. Yeah, they can. It's nothing. It's all about some more money out of your pocket. That's all it is. It's a cash grab.
Oh, Evie, that's so disgusting. So disgusting. Hey, Triple Beat says, since Ukes and THQ are part of the team developing AEW game, I would not be surprised if the game had one of the best creation suites in a few years. Yeah, like I was saying, they're going to build it up. Now,
Right.
there's also discussions of developing another AEW game, but I think that's way down the line because I think they're going to take their time
Yeah.
building it. But
Right.
there's a lot that they can do with Fight Forever that they have plans on doing,
Right.
and it being a
Right.
very, very well put together game. It's just going to take time. Do we want to see community creations get involved? Yes, we want that integrated.
Yes.
Do we want to be able to create our own match types?
Yes.
Yes. There's
Our own
yes,
arenas. Yes.
being able to build our own arenas and shit like that. We want to have it all. We want a bigger variation when it comes to creation mode. We got to be patient. I think
Right.
for their very
Yep.
first game, yes, they took a lot of time developing this game,
Well, they have
but
to.
they also
Right
WWE.
now.
If you look at their games, the graphics look amazing, but everything else, the mechanics are fucked beyond belief.
Right.
What do we want? We want a game that actually
Yep.
works. So we've got to test AEW Fight Forever, but like there's going to be hiccups, there's going to be glitches, like all games, but they've got plenty of time to fix
Right.
things, add things, and I think it's going to be, in the
Right.
end, a very enjoyable game to try.
Right. Right. I think so too. I'm very looking forward to reviewing it, playing it, and I'll probably.
Well, I suspect that many in the chat that run their own wrestling shows here on YouTube, they're all going to be going live that night.
Right.
And some of them earlier
yeah.
than others because they get the game a little bit earlier. Some of
Right.
us later because,
Right.
well, Yeti lives 3 hours behind
Yeah.
me. So I'll be able to go live before him.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, because midnight on the 28th is when it goes live, right? Wow. From when
You're right.
it switches from
Mhm.
27th to 28th.
Right. Right.
Evie is the anti-nurse of all the wasteland. Never take medical suggestions from Evie.
No, she.
I want all the stuff, but I want a good base game first, and it looks like that's what they're doing. I agree.
Right. Right.
He was,
So now if you need any medical needs, go to Club Slippy Fist or the Slippy Fist Clinic with a Nurse Queef. He'll help with all your orifices and your medical needs.
I wasn't
With his
anti-nurse Evie. I just wanted Evie's look to be more along the lines of what she envisioned with the whole backstory of her, the banshee
Right.
part of her.
That right.
Evie in the chat is gold, so I think Evie visually should be gold as well, and I think we've pretty well got there.
Right.
Right. Let's see. Anyone know anything about Vampire the Masquerade? Yes,
the role-playing game or the actual
role-playing
video game? Role-playing is very elaborate. I've tried playing it, but I never got into it. I mean, but it's actually if you're into vampire lore and you're into that whole realm, it is actually good for people to play it. I just never.
Thanks to Bill Haight, he sent me a bunch of info about it. I'm going to be starting to read all of the stuff about it tonight.
Right.
And I think it's going to be my first role-playing game I actually really try out. Now, I did try something on Mark's channel, a creation of his own. I think it was myself, Minerva. There was a couple other people I can't fucking remember offhand.
Right.
I think being able to read and learn more about Vampire the Masquerade, I think I'll be able to get more involved and understand the mechanics of how things work. I'm very
Right.
interested in it. I know Bill Haight is a big
Right.
fan of it, and that's the crew I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
That are
Right.
getting me involved, and I'm really fucking
Right.
interested in going
Right.
through it and learning about it. So I was hoping
Right.
that there was some people that knew
Right.
about the game and the mechanics of it all.
Right.
So you have played in the past,
Right.
yeah.
I played in the past.
Dungeons and
Yes.
Dragons as well.
Like I said, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that's where the character of Wild-Eyed Yeti was born. Is in Dungeons and Dragons from the time I was 12.
Damn.
So yeah, there's a lot of history with the character Wild-Eyed Yeti that is very in depth about how this character is evolved. Yeah.
Try refreshing your page there, Brian. Maybe it'll fix it. I don't know. He's saying that Yeti's talking before he
Mhm.
talks.
And as you see, that's because I am in the future, going in the back. I
He
see.
throws his voice.
Oh yes, I throw. I am a ventriloquist by trade.
Evie
No, I'm
says
just kidding.
Meanie just picked up the book at a garage sale earlier today. The big green book, right? I'm not sure what she's talking about. She's talking about
Yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade?
Hmm.
Is that what she's talking about? You go silent every time I ask you a question, bro.
Yes, I know. Yeah, no. Because you wind up answering your own questions. So no, I'm just
I do
kidding.
sometimes.
No. Yeah, that is the green book. And I always wait to say, is there more he's going to ask before I ramble on into what
No.
pops into my mind?
They
No,
are discussing Vampire the Masquerade,
no.
though. The book. Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Um, wow, that's a fucking coincidence. Um, so
Yeah.
stuff I want to get involved in. The summer's got a lot of shit lined up for me, like um,
Right.
the dungeon, Death in the Dungeon story. I should be done tonight because I won't fucking sleep till it's done.
Right.
And then
Right.
Ruination featuring Bill Haight, and then I've got a superhero story I've got to develop
Right.
called Origin.
Right.
And then there is
Right.
Dragon's Gate Part 2. And I'm hoping this
Right.
winter I've got the beginning of the trilogy for the Dragon's Kin series started. So
Right.
there's a lot going on. Um,
Right.
I have everything now for the Anal Hammer of Doom build. So I'm hoping to find some time this coming week to actually fucking finish it.
Right.
I want to videotape that shit and
Right.
and show it here on the
Right.
channel. That way people can understand exactly what I'm doing and how it all works and how it's going to
Right.
look when it's done.
Right. Mhm.
And then we're going to do something to have one of the people in the chat win it, and I'll ship it out to their
Right.
ass, and they can enjoy it just as much as David
Right.
has. You know.
Right. So the Evie saying Vampire the Masquerade. She found the hardcover and got it for like $1. It's green with a red rose on it.
See, I didn't even know there was books out relating to it.
Oh, that game's been out
See,
for a long time.
I know next to nothing about
Yeah.
this stuff. Like I'm totally in the dark.
Right.
The
Right.
next Montreal oil screw job, it's coming soon, and it
Yep.
might.
Well, right now he's involved in the Oreo sex party.
It's
So
a very strenuous thing to be a part of too. Like my mental health has
Yes, I
gone to
know.
shit.
But you enjoy it. You're going. I want to be the cream. I want to be the cream filling. Pack me in, ladies.
No.
Clap that ass.
I would like to on this channel, or even creating a new channel for it. Do like a role playing game, like
The new
Vampire the Masquerade or Dungeons and
the
Dragons,
new channel.
and have some of the people that actually play it be involved on the channel. We go live with it, you know.
Or I have Yetis and sock monkeys. That's my
Well,
role
I'd like to
playing.
get you involved as Yeti Bloodyard within like Dungeons and Dragons or something. That'd be fucking cool in my opinion.
Oh, you are the original
Yeah,
Wild Eyed
you
Yeti.
know, I think
Yes.
that'd be fucking cool as shit. I want to explore different things on the channel related to that kind of
You
stuff.
want to explore that?
You-
And I can give you the whole I can give you the whole 8 hour backstory of Wild Eyed Yeti from from the birth to from the birth in Dungeons and Dragons all the way to present, and you'll fall asleep because it's a boring story.
Okay, guys, tell me if the echo goes away
You
with
want to?
that done. I'm hoping it does. It's a pain in the ass. We're
I
still
don't
getting
know.
used
No,
to
no,
using
no, no, no.
OBS and everything. Still weird that Pete mentions.
Yeah, but I don't know why I have an echo. How come? I have an echo. I don't hear it in my in.
Holy fuck. Yes, it is a surprising coincidence, Evie. But no, meanie, I'm not stalking you. Not hiding in no bushes.
Yeah, he's throwing
And
books
there's
at you.
definitely no hardcore daddy outfit going on me.
You're right.
No.
You know what, meanie? He's hiding behind the bushes and he's gonna hit you upside the head with a book.
I
I'm gonna throw the
I
book at
imagine
you.
this game still like very much Dungeons and Dragons esque, where there is like a dungeon master or a storyteller in the games,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and then yeah.
It has to be.
So I'm very
Then
very curious about the whole. I had a little bit of experience on Mark's channel, Bomb Pop Overdrive. It got me interested.
right.
Sadly, it had to be stopped so quickly, but no, I really want to get involved in it. You want something to Dungeons and Dragons? You should talk to Atticus. He's into it, okay? I know there's a lot of people in the
Right.
chat that are very much into it. Pete's volume went down. Fucking hell. Okay. We'll try this one.
Turn down the volume when you. Now you're gonna get echo from me.
How is that now? God damn it.
It's fine. It's fine. I know.
Uh,
There's no echo.
NDI
Oh,
source. That might be it. We'll bring that down a little bit. Maybe your echo
right.
goes away.
Maybe your echo
I'm not
goes
the
away,
one that they're
bitch.
saying is echoing.
I'm fine on my end. You're the one with the default
Eh,
Canadian
You
equipment.
know, okay, it's better. Woo! We win. See? It's the NDI
See,
source.
about time you
NDI
fix your.
source, which is on not your end, it's on my end. I've got the controls in front of me. It's just
I know.
finding the right settings. It can be a bitch.
Plug in for your right plug in for your end. We can go talk
No,
to
no,
Doctor
no, no,
Tickler
no
about
plug end for my rear end.
yes.
No.
Yo,
I,
that's
I
not what he
can't
said.
get.
No, yeah, right. You can't kill me. I'm the
Well, I'm
Don
sure
Tito Yeti.
if
You can't kill
me
me.
and Meanie Girl could get along just long enough, we'd be able to figure out a way to just take you out. Yeah, until I get a good set of headset, a good headset. I'm working with what I got, people.
I think it's a good set. Yeah, Pete never had a good
Yeti
set.
is echoing like crazy.
I'm crazy. Why?
I don't know. I think it's all your fault.
When it's not my fault. When it's not my fault,
I
it's all
believe it
fault that
is.
you
Here,
have
I'll turn this down a
Canadian
little bit more. I think.
equipment.
There we go.
Do we have a echo, or do I just have to sit there?
You
And just
don't.
look
You
pretty
never need to
in
sit
the
there and look
city?
pretty. You can talk all you want.
Right. Yep. And I'll show off my titty.
All right. So you watched last weekend's Collision. You watching tomorrow night?
We're watching tomorrow night.
What? Yeah,
tonight.
okay, yeah, it's 1:29 for me, so yeah, it'd be tonight for me, but it's not even midnight for you yet. So
Yes,
it'd be tomorrow night for you.
no, it's
I'm
only
talking in
10:30.
past, like because I'm from the future and you're.
Or tonight.
So you are watching Collision.
I'll try to watch
Okay,
Collision. Yes, and with derision, with an
here
incision.
comes Yeti rhyming, folks. Um,
Oh, the rhyme is right. It's not a crime to rhyme in time. It's sublime.
well, I will. I'll be doing a review. I don't know. Eventually, I want to bring maybe guest hosts for a review show.
Right.
Right now just getting my feet wet again with it all, and
Yeah.
see where it leads. If it does anything, if it doesn't, I'll just keep on doing it anyway. It's fucking fun for me to do.
Right. Right. And then eventually he'll delete me. He'll do a
Oh,
Matt Hardy on me. Delete,
Yeti ain't getting deleted. Two guys, one dumpster continues all the time.
right. Delete,
Before you buy that game, understand it is buggy and you will need to get a fan update for it to work. I'm suspecting he's talking about Vampire the Masquerade.
The video
Ow!
game. There's a
God
video game.
damn!
Yeah,
Jesus, Evie,
there's a
calm
video game.
yourself. Potential diarrhea too. Really, I can't believe it. I think it's the funniest thing. She started doing that little crookie finger gimmick. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yes. Yes.
anything you want to discuss?
Let's see.
Anything you want to see going forward?
I like to see myself naked on the
No,
channel.
no nudity.
No, yes, and I have something, and then I can push something forward with it. No.
No, I seriously don't know anything about the game.
No,
I didn't
so
know there was a video game. I didn't know there was books about it. I really did.
there's even they even have their own novels, like Dungeons and Dragon novels. They have stories
Yeah,
based on
I really
based on
got
the
into
game.
them as well. I knew they were based on Dungeons and Dragons.
Right,
I've read the lore behind it all, how it was all started.
right,
I believe it was
right.
called Dragonlance, the novels, were they not? Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon. Yes.
Very fucking great books. A
Right.
lot of good writing on the parts. And
Oh yeah.
so I got to know.
I got a lot of good writing on my
Oh,
parts too.
jeez. Um, I would like to eventually get something done like that for the Wasteland, like a tabletop game. I've talked about it for years now,
Right,
and
right.
I'm trying to work out the whole thing, and I'm hoping to work more with Mark on it, so that way he's got the experience in making these games, gain his experience,
Right,
and getting
right.
involved with that. I think there's a lot that we can do with the Wasteland. Like the whole idea of it all and everything. Like there's two books of
Yeah.
short stories now about the Wasteland. Working on that. The first story is with Bill Haight. Anyone else is more comfortable to allow me to, you know,
And
represent their character in word form? Fucking stand up, people. Um,
right.
like,
Samini said Evie needs a Yeti fan update because he's got a glitchy
haven't you
cock.
been dealing with the glitchy coccyx for a long time now, though?
What? I broke me.
Yes. Alche broke me coccyx.
That's what you have to say like Sean Connery, when you say that. That's the original. The original voice for Yeti in my head was Sean Connery.
Really?
Broke me coccyx.
He broke me coccyx. Yeah, he broke me coccyx. Gotta have a Scottish accent, thick Scottish accent.
Yikes, I broke me
I
coccyx.
okay. To actually hear Sean Connery speak as the Yeti, I don't know. I'd be completely fucked. It would mess me up because I don't see that when I think of Yeti.
Broke me coccyx. That's like so like Jim Carrey. His for the Grinch.
Oh,
It was a it was a slight Sean Connery accent.
I
Is
love
what he's
I
for the
love that
Grinch.
idea, Bill, and we'll discuss that and we'll
Yeah.
set it up into motion.
Right.
Pete replaced Yeti with Goliath. I can kill him for you.
I beat this. You saw? No, I made that. I made that bitch. Yeah, you saw what I did.
Oh my god.
I beat the shit out of that. I beat the shit out of that
Either
bitch.
either or Bill,
You
either
know,
or
it,
Bill,
it's,
that would be fucking phenomenal. I would love that. Uh,
all these Yetis
um,
come in thinking they're better than me, and I send
okay,
them packing,
when you
cracking,
when
and
you've
shellacking.
talked about that match with Goliath Yeti, you've made it sound like you did it with ease. You had your ass handed to you.
No, I did not.
I
No, I did not. I
I
beat
say
the
you
shit out
got
of that
lucky.
bitch. No, I did not. Nope. I outsmarted him. I outlasted him. I beat the shit out of him. I put the boots to him. I put the juice to him, and then I choked him like a fucking drum monkey.
Now, you did choke him like a monkey. I
He
do
ta-
agree. But I'm
Yeah, I picked that guy up and I squeezed that big thing hard, and I shook it, I shook that big thing.
we've already gained the interest.
I got the hands around the neck, and I just started squeezing it,
Oh
massaging
Jesus.
it till that big thing went limp.
You've got Brian already thoroughly engaged. Like even your echoes turning them on.
Yep.
Um,
You know, my voice is quite.
um, Yeti says that Goliath is the Jason Momoa of the Yeti community.
Yeah.
Yeti is the Jason
Jason
Alexander. Oh
Momoa
my
style.
god. They call him Yeti Costanza.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Yeti Costanza.
You missed the whole when we did the blood yard sign
Really?
running.
Oh my lord, really? You're not fucking with me.
Yes, we've done that. No, we've done that. We've done
Oh,
all sorts.
for fuck's sakes.
Yep. And everything. Yeah.
That would be fucking phenomenal, Bill. I would love to see that shit. I really would.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of research on my part needs to go into it, so I understand
Right.
it a lot more than I clearly don't understand now. I,
I said.
I think when you put that much pressure on yourself, you know what? Don't worry about it, bro. I think you are a great storyteller, and I'm talking about Bill Haight here. You know, and I've said this, and me and Yeti have talked about it. You know, some of the best storylines in the RWO
Right.
chat, you know, have to go with,
Yep.
you know, Bill Haight. You know, Yeti when he
Yep.
gets into the mood of storytelling. You know,
What story? It's not a story. It's reality.
you know, Minerva is another one I enjoy when certain people really get into their character and really put it out there. Bill, you're one of those guys.
We say Minerva
I
puts
never
out.
said Minerva put out. What are you trying to do to me?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't have to worry about getting canceled. I have to worry about being myrtleized. And it's all you're doing.
Well, you should. Well, you just sat there and goes, well, I like it when Minerva puts out. That's exactly what you said. It's here.
No, I did not say.
on the
No, I
airwaves.
did not say she puts out. Don't.
We run the ditch. You know that. And I'll send you the video footage.
After you heavily edit, right? You cannot confirm or deny.
Do I look like I would re-edit?
Yes,
something?
you would.
I would not re-edit anything. Trust me, I would not do that. Trust me, I would not do that. I am not. I'm not Pencil Stash Pete or Montreal Pete. That's what they would do.
You would do.
Me, I would never electronically or digitally alter something.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
I'll definitely
Because-
talk to Bill after the show about anything live here concerning Vampire the Masquerade. And because I want to add that kind of content to this channel. Just people having fucking fun.
Right.
I think I want to discuss things with you following, during the week about our show, things we can discuss, kind of selling. I've got to get graphics done for our fucking channel, though, or for our show. It hasn't
My
happened.
graphics are not for anyone else's eyes.
Well, I know that it's quite dangerous. Like,
Yeah, but I do have one where when Pete and Queef and
No.
Dr. Tickler
no,
had their own little
no,
party.
no, no,
Yes,
no, no.
yes,
Uh-uh.
yes. He had a little. Boy, did they have one hell of a little party.
One, we are going to give Meanie a severe twitch in her eye if she sees that kind of shit. And she's already got a twitchy fucking finger with those fucking knives, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need stabby shit going down and her fucking eye twitching all crazy like.
Right. See, even Meanie said I wouldn't do that. Yet he can't edit anything. He can barely drive or turn the doorknob. See. So, like I said, if I so according to Meanie, when I post that video of you saying that whenever it puts out and you can't wait for it, it's 100% true.
I'm laughing at Evie in the chat here, okay?
Yes, I was eating a key lime pie.
Yes. I was told the story. I had a good laugh over it. Please.
Yes.
Please share.
What, the key lime pie?
No, share the story, man.
Share the story. I've told this how many times
Share the fucking story.
So many moons ago, when I was a young Yeti, back in the Himalayas, I was at war, and I got it. And so one day, one of the nurses offered me a key lime pie that she baked for me for my birthday. So as I was driving home that day, I hit a little slip spot in the road. I slid off my truck, and this pie, as I was trying to eat it, and I was just flipping my truck over, going down a 7% grade, and I was just hanging upside down with meringue and pie filling all over my naked form.
Oh man, I wish I could have seen that. Not you getting into an accident. You twisted it into like a fictional story, but not seeing anyone in accident. But you with key lime pie and meringue all over your fucking grill, man, it would have been priceless.
Well, my shirt, yes.
And
I told the fire department, oh, I was jacking off. That's what this is.
Okay, he would not be some wise old kung fu movie guy. No, Yeti, no, he doesn't have that mentality to be an all wise old kung fu master. Ooh, that'd be fucking horrific.
Oh, so not because I'm Asian, you say I'm a kung fu guy. Way to go, people.
Brian Hillebrand said it.
Said that kung fu guy. I got kung fu. I got some egg fu for you too. Fuck you. I got some kung fuck you, beach. Well, I am related to Bruce Lee. Seriously.
Yeah, according to me, you're his drowned, bloated corpse.
The meaning. Well,
interesting about Bruce Lee is his sweat glands removed because he did not like the sweat, and that's a theory of why he died of a brain aneurysm.
I've never delved into the whole thing like that. Having his sweat glands removed,
Right.
that's just fucking odd. I didn't even know if that was possible.
He had to remove because he didn't like sweaty pits, according to the stories that have been
I, I,
circulating.
I want you to read what Meanie threw down there because that's gold.
He'd be good. Yeah, okay. So you got to read this with a Romanian accent or a gypsy accent,
Yeah.
like you told me.
Hey.
He'd be good to kung. Well, I'm gonna read it as an Asian lady. So he'd be good kung. He'd be good kung. He'd be a good kung fu master. He'd teach a way of the bloated monkey. Yes.
You quite resemble that remark.
Bloated monkey. Huh?
Oh, you think we're good for the night?
No kung fu. No kung fu, you bitch. You know kung fu. So now you're gonna get. You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear my normal dulcet tones that I normally speak in like this. Good day, everyone. My name is Wild-Eyed Yeti. Greetings and salutations. Who would handle that?
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, we covered a lot. I'm still uncovered because I am the naked one.
I'm very thankful for you for keeping your clothes on. You threatened me quite profusely with going nude, and I appreciate you keeping your clothes on.
I'm only wearing this shirt, so if I was to
Well,
stand up.
No, don't stand up. Okay, I appreciate that you wore a top. You know, I had that respect for our viewers as well.
No, but you'll see the glory of the Yeti. Yes, as they say.
Oh, please no. Please no.
Yeah,
Never.
want to see the one-eye Yeti from the Serengeti?
No. No. I would appreciate it if we did not see that.
You mentioned, like I'm like the Yeti, Jake Roberts. So when I stand up, you'll see my snake. What?
Now, I'm just reading those old kung fu movies where the characters looked all stretched out were cool. Evie was stating.
Because remember, because they had to resize them for TV.
Yeah.
So they wound up being stretched out when you got them on TV, or if they switched the film format from like 16 to 8 millimeter, so they got stretched out.
Yeah, that way even the fat guys look skinny.
You're right.
You know, everyone looked good for the movies then.
Yep. Yeah, no, they look really stretched out.
Yeti is the only kung fu character in a '70s movie that even if you stretch him on film, he still looks round. Oh, I love Evie and Meanie. They are fucking
Yes,
priceless.
I love that. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
They are priceless.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone for the good fucking humor that's been going on in the chat. It doesn't matter if it's here or when I'm doing RWO, it's appreciated. I love it. I enjoy it.
Right.
You know, being able to laugh. You know, my kids, they have a way of making me laugh too. But you guys, it's breaking me alive and watching you get broken on your channel by Meanie and Evie's antics. I love it. It's fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and I don't do anything funny here. I'm just my own serious self. I don't do any kind of comedy.
You are a dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. But I think we're going to call it our wraps for tonight.
All right, we'll call it the wraps. We'll have more discuss as we get more familiar with the show and the content of the show.
Well, our biggest thing is shooting from the hip and just having fun. But I do believe we need some structure, but very loose structure.
Oh, I got some structure.
No.
I got some structure.
No.
I'll give you some structure to make you rupture and then crutcher, whatever that means.
So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. Hope you all enjoyed, had some laughs.
And don't forget before you leave the show, you pick yourself up Burger Ray Yeti's Tunnel Dogs. He's been squeezing them out, and he's been sleeping in peach chili.
Oh, hell's no.
You know.
Hell's no.
So what's he did? So he eat, eat, rinse, repeat. Eat, shit, repeat. Yes. So it's like a perpetual chili machine.
Oh, Lord.
He's just, yeah,
ladies
eats it up, one in, pops out the other.
Ladies and
Chili galore.
ladies and gentlemen, those are our final words from Yeti Bloodyard.
Yes.
Have a great fucking night, each and every one of you.
I'm getting canceled.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Two Guys Yeti. We'll catch you next Yeti. We'll catch you next Friday night at 9 p.m. If Pete remembers. If Pete remembers. You like